Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show. And now we are here over in Green Turtle Cay at the Green Turtle Club, right?
That's right.
And this here is, now I would presume it's called, I don't know if you can see all the dollar bills, and are there any hundreds here? Because,
Couple.
What?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
okay, so when you go off, I might be here a little longer looking for them $100 bills. But is this the dollar bar?
This is the dollar bar, the burgee bar, the club bar.
The burgee, what's the burgee?
Burgee is the name of these flags that are hanging out that represent the different yacht clubs that people visit from.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. And I'm remiss, but this here is Sarah Ann, who is an old friend. I mean, I've been here about 2 or 3 times. I stayed here, and I love it. I mean, I love Green Turtle Cay. It's so quaint and just amazing, and it's good to see you again.
It's welcome back.
Thank
You're
you.
gonna
Here's
have some lobster ravioli tonight again?
Of course,
That's
the
right.
best food. Listen, I am going to have to run up the Hopetown Lighthouse about 5 or 6 times.
Couple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to get with all these drinks, and I don't drink much. So, what's this?
This is a Tipsy Turtle. That's our house rum punch. It's a standing tradition that never fails.
Oh, man. I listen, at the end of this show, if I'm slurring, it's because I've had a little bit too many drinks here at Green
You'll
Turtle.
be glowing.
I'll be glowing. Now, tell me about your story, and you know, about the Green Turtle Club.
Well, I guess the story goes back to the year I was born, actually. My dad was boating around with a friend, and they got caught in a storm. And they came down White Sound Channel here, pulled up to the club, came into the bar, and Miss Debbie, Sexy Debbie, served them a drink. And that was his first discovery of Green Turtle Club. Then years later, when I was 12, Green Turtle Club came up for sale, and he just couldn't believe it was the same place that kind of rescued them from the storm. And next thing you know, this was our home away from home. Then when I finished school, I knew I wanted to go into the family business, and I feel like I pulled the long straw by being here in the Bahamas and been here for the last 9 years working. So it's just been a very wild roller coaster, but really fun.
You're a Bahama girl, because I remember when I first met you, I thought you grew up here. I thought you were born here. I mean, you just fit in with everybody. You just look
Wet
like
hair, barefoot,
exactly.
running around,
And
yeah.
that boat you had before, was that red boat? That was a sexy red boat. My gosh, that boat. But I thought you were like born on Abaco and everything like that. But when you told me your story, I'm like, what? Well, you fit in right away. Definitely. Now, the bar, I'm so happy is still intact, and the place is gorgeous, because after the storm, I was like, oh my gosh, what happened, to all my friends and family here in
Yeah.
Abaco. So tell me what happened.
I mean, it was devastating, of course, but I do remember very vividly walking up here, and I wanted to check on the bar, and I didn't bring any keys. I didn't even think about bringing keys. So the bar was closed off, and I had actually climbed through the roof, and I came around and walked in and just couldn't believe it. It was so quiet in here. There was not a dollar out of place, not a flag that was misadjusted. The furniture was still standing up. I climbed over the bar, and actually, like, all the glassware, everything was intact, and I opened the fridge, which was still cold, and I just remember like opening up a sparkling water or something and sitting down and just being like, okay, we'll come back. This is here. We're coming back.
I think after that, I would open up a little something stronger.
Yeah. But it was definitely like the beacon of hope,
Yeah.
and, all this tradition that stayed intact. And I mean, there's so many memories papered on the walls. If you see some places,
I have a
there's-
dollar here. I just don't remember where it is, because there's so much more that I just don't remember. But I will be looking for a couple of hundreds here.
Yeah, there are, and some foreign currencies as well. And there are places around here where the dollars must be stuck like, 20, 25 deep.
Wow.
So it's just a really meaningful space for so many people. You hang out here long enough, and you'll hear stories that are just, wild, heartwarming, meaningful, sad. I mean, this place talks.
Yeah, no, I love this place here. And the food here, like I said, I have been eating so much already and drinking. But the food here in Abaco is unbelievable. It's like really good. You have like, because it's that mix, like you have the lobster ravioli, so it's a mix of,
Yeah.
European cuisine, but using the Bahamian, crawfish ravioli, I guess we'll call it,
Right.
right?
And-
You use the Bahamian, flair.
We call it our creative cuisine, where we've got all the classics, but we take spins on them, and it's obviously all fresh caught here right in Abaco. But the staff here are just incredible, and they do also different specials all the time that are just unbelievably creative. They're so talented, and they really love it. They astound me all the time, and I think that's why so many people come here time and time again, if not yearly. Sometimes they come biannually, sometimes they come for a whole summer, and it's because of the dining.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
amongst
more
a
than
few
that,
other
because
things, yeah.
I was looking at the point there. Y'all have some beautiful, like newly built
Everything's
villas.
renovated. Everything's brand new. That's the silver lining to going through a storm and rebuilding after it, because then everything is fresh.
Right.
Everything is like top notch. Not worn down at all. So
Yeah.
now is definitely that time to come, because it's like a new property that feels like you've gone back in time as well.
Yeah, and this is the thing. The Bahamians, they're so lucky because they have the 2 fly free, so they can come on the 2 fly free. Just go to bahamasresidence.com and check that out. And then, I'm
And-
looking here. You have people from all over the world here, and still, in fact, it's so good this week. We can't even stay here because you guys are packed. The entire Green
Right.
Turtle Cay is packed.
We are sold out this week. But Charlie, I don't think I told you this. We also have a Bahamian special that we run all the time. And that is, it is the cheapest discount on any room that we ever offer. And it is a last minute booking. So if you book within 7 days out, you get any room that you want for $120. Yeah.
What?
Yep, and it's because Bahamians have more of a flexibility to hop
Right.
on that plane and come over, and so they can take advantage of the deals. And that's only for Bahamians.
Right.
It's not for any other nationalities. It's because we do want to see more Bahamians coming and visiting us and visiting their family islands, their out islands. They're super fun to host, of course.
You all hear that?
Yeah.
You have to look at people's IDs, because some Americans who hear this now, because this goes all over the world, some
That's
Americans be coming here and say, hey man, I from the Bahamas. You're like, I
We
need to
do.
see you.
We do.
They're
We
always
check.
trying to sneak in.
We check.
They're trying to sneak in.
It's a really good deal.
It really is. Wow, I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Well, here,
2 fly free and the Bahamian special.
and the Bahamian special.
That's a couple more dollars for a couple more tipsy turtles.
You see that? All right, well, Sarah Ann, thank you so much once again for hosting us here. And we'll finish this and then we'll go get some lobster ravioli.
I think so.
All right, more Charlie Bahama right after this. If you want more Charlie Bahama, go to any of our social media pages or subscribe to the Charlie Bahama YouTube page.